Viewers, after Al-Qaeda chief and wanted terrorist Ayman al-Zawahiri, who is the successor of Osama bin Laden, lauded what he called the noble women of India for protecting, or rather protesting against the hijab ban in the Karnataka pre-university classrooms. In an exclusive interview, Karnataka's Home Minister has said to Republic that he has ordered a special investigation into the matter. Let's listen in now to what the Karnataka minister had to say.
Definitely, we have clarified many times that the girls who spoke that is not their own words, because the way they behaved and the way they were behaving were entirely different. Till December, they were behaving as a normal student and they were attending the schools and colleges as a normal girls. But in December, they changed the way they were coming. They requested them that they want to follow their religious practice. Religious practice is more important for us than the education. Then naturally we also got the doubt. These particular girls, either in Mandya or this one, some organizations are behind that. Now the things are coming out. And not only that organization, even some politicians had gone to our house and she had given them money, which that have been not done. We had not expected from such leaders, because a man from Maharashtra came and did the same thing. So this is really bad.
Al-Qaeda is backing now.
For such action, as you know, in Karnataka particularly, reactions has been started. So I request such leaders not to encourage such things. But she has a right to behave, because she is also an independent one, she was studying in the college, so she has every right to do that. But again, the positive point is she herself had clarified that what she did is wrong, but it was because of the fear in the field I did it. Really, she herself clarified the things. So these people are destroying the life of that girl. So
Who is destroying? Because international jihadi terrorists is backing this particular hijab bro protest and criticizing India on this. Do you think that there are international organization and terror organization behind this?
Definitely, as I said, that the behavior of the girl before and after is so different. So some organizations should be, a girl studying in PU, means at the age of 17, 18, if she can speak like this, definitely there are some organization behind that. And every day we are getting the news. We also came to know that how that girls were taken to some schools, etc., how they were taught. Everything.
Which school they have?
I don't know the school name, but some of the organizations, particularly Campus Front of India, had trained that girls. That is the information. And even Campus Front of India openly.
Viewers, we just heard right now the Primary and Secondary Education Minister of Karnataka speaking to us. We also now have Shalini Ali joining us on the phone. Miss Ali, do we want someone like a proscribed terrorist such as the Al-Qaeda chief Zawahiri backing a particular kind of education in our country? What do you make of his call for the hijab?
See, you have said it yourself. You call them a terrorist group, we call them a terrorist group. India is a democratic country, it's a progressive country. We do not allow any fanatical group, any terrorist group to rule or try and create any kind of hysteria amongst the students of today. If they are the ones who are believing to be the followers of Islam and who are reading the Quran, then I would like to bring to your notice that the first word that was revealed while the Quran was being brought about to Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was Iqra. We are talking about education. Why are you bringing hijab or any other such instances into the lives of the students. What happens when we are trying to educate our girl child so that they come into the modules of becoming teachers, professors, scientists, going into NASA or going into any other field? They can be a pilot, they can be doctors. Why are you trying to brainwash the students of our country or any other country as a matter of fact? We condemn them, we condemn their acts, we condemn their statements, whereas they are trying to brainwash the children, they are trying to cause hindrance amongst the equality and the nationality in our country itself.
Miss Ali, stay
Also,
with us.
I would like to tell you.
Right, Miss Ali, I accept your unequivocal condemnation of the involvement of this particular terrorist in trying to dictate education policy to us. Another question would be the Al-Qaeda, which is finds its home in Afghanistan, has itself suspended primary and lower school education for girls. And at this time, the High Court of Karnataka has made its order and made its decision in the hijab matter. What would your message be to people such as this, of this mentality, who are trying to prescribe a particular brand of education to us?
I would only like to remind them that they should try and understand hubbul watani nisful iman. That means the country that you are staying in, you have to follow the law, you have to follow the nationalism of that country, and then proceed with any other thoughts of your religion. First of all, our country has made it very clear, the court has made it very clear that children have to be going to school in the prescribed uniform. Uniform has been brought about to bring uniformity amongst children. It's been brought about so that such feelings of hatred or dislike towards any student, towards gender, towards religion, towards sex, towards creed, anything should be all shoved outside the school. A school is where you are going for education, you are going to educate yourself. We want our children to go towards education, and we want our children to be equated in the same manner. Whereas Al-Qaeda themselves, you've seen the thoughts, you've seen how they have behaved with women and girls in Afghanistan. They've shunned them of their education. They've shunned them of progression.
Miss Ali there, Shalini Ali, with her unequivocal view and condemnation of this attempt to interfere in India's education by no less than a terrorist, that too the leader of Al-Qaeda. I thank her for joining us, viewers. Let's also listen in now to what a Union Minister Giriraj Singh had to say on this entire matter.
मैं समझता हूं ये वही व्यक्ति कहेगा जिसको भारत के संविधान और कानून में भरोसा नहीं हो। वो अलकायदा का हो सकता है, आईएसआई का हो सकता है, वो अन्य संस्थान का हो सकता है जो भारत को तोड़ने की बात करता हो। भारत का कोई नागरिक जो भारत के संविधान में भरोसा रखता है वो ऐसी बात नहीं करेगा। आज़ादी के बाद आपने देखा होगा कि जब बाल विवाह समाप्त हुआ तो पूरे देश ने उसे स्वीकारा। आज कानून को स्वीकारना।
So there you heard it, viewers, a union minister, and before that the Karnataka education minister clarifying and airing their opinion on this attempt by a terrorist leader who many presume to be dead, coming out and speaking his mind on the hijab row in the education sector in India. India is clearly not accepting what this terrorist has to say. Viewers, we are tracking this story closely.